November 21st. It is 12:29 a.m. and I'm getting ready for bed right now. Really early because I have an autism spectrum appointment in the morning and I am dreading it. My body, of course, is doing everything possible to make me not want to go to this appointment. Not only did I start my period, which the first day is always the worst, even though my cycle is only 2 days long now because of the premature ovarian failure slash pre-menopause. And I have to wake up at 6 in the morning, 6:30 at the absolute latest. And I then get to be in a car for an hour and a half with somebody I don't know because it's a rideshare service. And then I get to be in absolute sensory hell for 3 hours. This is a little TMI, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So my period shits and my anxiety shits are teaming up against me to make my life hell at the moment. I literally had to take a nausea pill, not because I was nauseous, not yet at least. That's probably gonna be tomorrow morning, but not because I was nauseous, but because I wanted to constipate myself. Because one of the side effects of my nausea medication is constipation. And I was like, I cannot have this keep happening all night. I need to sleep through the night. I need to sleep until 6 in the morning. And it's already late. Like, I should have been getting ready for bed about half an hour ago to 45 minutes ago, but I just didn't. But yeah, I'm really frustrated. I do not want to do this appointment, but I'm hoping it goes by quick, and I'm hoping I can just get home and take my immune boosters, get a shower, eat. I need to post like commissions post because I have no food in my house, per usual. It's that time of the month. It's middle of the end of the month. I always end up with no food. Yeah, that's today. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really excited and really happy that I have the opportunity to get this appointment, to even have access to getting this diagnosis, assuming I have it, at least based on what my other therapists have said. But the appointment itself makes me a little anxious. I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can tomorrow. I may film a little bit of the drive just for funsies. And yeah, we'll see how it all goes, and then I'll give you an update when I get home to let you know how horrible it was, because I've not been told a lot because I didn't want to like spoil it for myself or like be expecting anything, because that's the point of the autism spectrum appointment, is to not expect it so that they can get a proper diagnosis. So I haven't like been trying to figure out like what happens, but I do know it's sensory hell. I know that it's going to be horrible, and I know it's going to upset me, so yay. And I know it's going to be confusing as fuck. That's about all I know, and I am not looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth, and from how my stomach feels, I'm probably gonna like shit myself one more time and then go to bed. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, this is the trip to the autism appointment. The autism appointment was in another city, so it took about an hour and a half to get there. I tried to sneak in as many clips as I could without the driver noticing, because I didn't want him to think that I was filming him. I was sitting in the back seat. My mask also fell off, kind of. I had the black one tied on with the string of a bathing suit that I cut off right before I left, because I didn't want it slipping off the whole time because I knew I'd have to talk. So this is us getting into the city that the appointment is in, and right up in this next clip, I'm actually in the office taking one of the tests. Both of my loops had come off by that point. And then this is the trip on the way home. It was nice and fast. Hey guys, today is Monday, November 21st. It is about 3:50 p.m. and I just got home from my appointment about 30 minutes ago. I ended up taking a shower and just getting my lunch ready. I'm very tired. I'm realizing that I need to take my immune boosters so that I can not get sick. The appointment went really well. It was really exhausting. The guy who drove me there kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. He was like not even really looking at the road. Like, he would look completely down at his phone. He was wearing headphones. He was riding people's asses. Like, it was a mess. So, and then he also, like, kept asking stuff about, like, my boyfriend and my living situation, which I thought was weird as fuck. But I didn't say anything about it. You know, I just was like, yeah, my roommates, haha. And yeah, haha, my boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. But I wasn't about to let this man know that I didn't. Because men absolutely respect fictional men more than they respect a woman's boundaries. And I wasn't about to tell a man who I'd have to sit in a car with for an hour and a half that I didn't have a boyfriend and let him know that I'm single, aka available. You know, wasn't happening. So he was weird, but he was nice. So we get there. And so the appointment went fine. It ended up being 4.5 hours because they're also testing for ADHD as well. I'm going to find out in 2 to 3 weeks whether or not I have these things, and I'm also going to get an IQ, which will be fun. I may do an autism unboxing and open up the email with you guys in 2 to 3 weeks whenever I get it. I think that'll be exciting. By the way, I got so aggressively sick in the office, like to the point where I had to take my mask off and take a nausea pill because I was that convinced I was gonna vomit. And then like I ended up taking a little bit of a bathroom break. All of it went away. So I knew it was my anxiety. So I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like my anxiety is really making me feel this bad. But I'm home now. I'm about to make lunch. I don't really know what I'm gonna have. I don't have a lot of food. Hey guys, today is we got an ambulance. I wonder what's going on. Oh, it's up the road. That's really bright. I thought it was a lot closer. Like, I thought it wasn't, like, look at that. I thought that was, like, in our parking lot. It's up the road. I would show you, but you can't see it because of my window. Is that really up the road and not? Yeah, that's, like, in the next building over. I wonder what happened. Like, look how bright that is. Like, you would think that's, like, right outside. Anyway, today is Tuesday, November 22nd. It's 5:05 p.m. I have no food. So, my eye is still so red. I don't know what my eye is so red for, by the way. It's just been red all day, and I don't know why. I used some eye drops, and it's still not going away. If anything, it's worse. Like, I think you can probably see what I'm talking about when I look like this. But, like, it's not itchy, it's not dry. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not swollen, like, it's normal. It's just really red. I am very frustrated, though, because I feel like shit, because I have no food. My stomach hurts. And no matter how much I eat, that stomach hungry feeling doesn't go away. Trigger warning, I am going to be talking about my low weight. Yeah. If you don't like that kind of content, then skip to this timestamp. I have already lost weight. I am, I think 93 or 94 pounds. I'm nervous to weigh myself now because I haven't eaten really anything today except for some cookies this morning for breakfast. So I am nervous to look at what my weight is on a pretty much empty stomach. I'm really frustrated. I posted something about needing some money because money's tough right now. And nothing really came of it, which sucks. I've used all my food cards, my credit card's maxed out. Yeah, money's hard. I just wish that I could be some amount. I don't even want to be like successful in the sense of like super rich, super famous. Like, I just want to be successful. Like, to me, success is like being able to put food on my table every night, being able to live in a safe neighborhood, that kind of thing. Being able to get off of Social Security and live a comfortable life. That is success to me. And I want to be successful. And that is all I really want. It's really upsetting that stuff like this is so difficult. That feeding myself is so difficult. That getting enough money for food is difficult. I am on disability. I can't get an extra weeks of food. I can't ask them, hey, could you send me a little extra this month? Shit's been rough. I can't do that. I can't do that. And it's awful. It's annoying. And I don't understand why they treat the disabled the way that they do. Yeah, I don't know. It's really frustrating. It's disheartening. And I just want a moderately comfortable life. That's all I want. Moderately comfortable. I guess for the top 1%, that is too much to ask. Because they don't care. They don't care about us. None of them do. None of the people in Social Security care about us. That's why they give us poverty wages. For example, I make $11,000 a year. I've seen people who talk about like how they make $25K and they struggle with that. And I'm just like, how am I ever going to get anywhere? Like, how am I ever going to get anywhere when 25K, double what I make, is also hard, is also difficult, is also not livable? Like, where's the hope? Truly, like, where's the hope for the longevity of any of this if double what I get a year is not livable? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking real hard because I'm fucking hungry. But I guess we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. You might not even see any of this, so have a good day. Because I'm not. Guys, it is 6:51 p.m. It's about an hour after all that. A friend of mine, actually T, and then T, that patron I always mention, sent me some money to get some groceries, and then I very shortly after got a commission from somebody. So thank you. This is a very special thank you to T, not only for being a patron, but for helping me right now, because good fucking God. I really hope I can look back at these vlogs one day and I can be like, wow, that was such a hard moment in my life, but I'm so glad I'm past that. That would be awesome. I would love to look back at these. But it's hard. It's hard to think that far ahead. It's hard to think that far ahead. I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 7:50, maybe 8. We love it here. I am having a rough time. As you can probably tell, this will more than likely not go in the vlog. I feel like it would be stupid of me to be like this on video. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, November 23rd. It is 10:31 p.m. and I'm not doing much better than I was yesterday. I am still under the assumption that it is hormones. I don't typically think that deeply about these emotions. And of course, this is the week I don't get to see my therapist, so that was wonderful timing. To recap my day, I woke up, got up early, like I said I was going to, and there were bugs in my sink. Lots of different bugs. There were ants and little baby roaches and beetles, and there was like a little centipede, and there were gnats. Lots of bugs. Enough to give Blathers enough bugs to open the museum. There were a lot of bugs in my sink. So instead of making breakfast like I wanted to, I had to immediately clean my sink. It was annoying. Didn't really want to wake up and do that today. I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I had breakfast, hung out for a little bit, ate lunch, and then I started to clean my apartment, which I finally mopped my floors. It's been a very long time since I've mopped. I mopped, I swept, deep cleaned my kitchen. Yeah, I did a lot of cleaning today. There were a lot of bugs today. Don't know where they're coming from. I'm assuming it's from the weather change. As soon as I cut the camera, I had the realization that it may not be my hormones, it may be the holidays. Thanksgiving and Christmas are very rough times of the year for me, as well as birthdays. Any holiday except for Halloween are difficult things for me. I typically spend them alone. While I don't celebrate Thanksgiving anymore, but it still has Thanksgiving tied to it, and the feelings from that still linger regardless of whether or not I celebrate. They're still there, and it sucks. Why are you doing all that? Okay. It's frustrating because I just want to lead a normal life, truly. Hey guys, it is 12:48 a.m. and I am about to start getting ready for bed here in just a minute. I had a small dinner because I ate dinner really late, so I just had some pancakes and some fries. Again, just to have something real quick and small, just to have a meal shoved in, and so I wasn't overstuffing myself before going to bed. I am having a rough time still. I don't know how much of this you guys are going to see in this upcoming vlog. I don't know how much of this I'm going to cut out. I might cut all of it out, who knows? Hey guys, today is Thursday, November 24th. It is technically Thanksgiving. I am making breakfast at the moment. I didn't say the time. It is 11:15 in the morning. I just got out of bed. I was trying to get out of bed earlier today because I want to try to get out of bed earlier. And I woke up at 8, but I was tired, so I was like, oh, I have an alarm at 8:30, I'll just wait. And then I didn't wake up until 9, and then I stayed in bed until just now. I don't think I'm going to fill this out because it's already Thursday. Although I might, because we still got these 3 days. 4 because of Sunday. Yeah, I'll probably fill this out later. I need to redo this very soon because we're here and we only have these about 5 days left. Yeah. I'm trying to get back on track. It's been a mess of a week.
Two, one, go!
Hey guys, today is Friday, November 25th. It is 12:24 p.m. and last night was horrible. So, as you guys know, I've been trying to start going to bed earlier so that I can wake up earlier and have like a normal sleeping day schedule. So, I got ready for bed at about 12:15 and I didn't get into bed until about 1:30. And because my friend was awake, I was like, oh, I'll just stay up. You know, I'm already in bed, so when she goes to sleep, I'll just go to sleep. And then I'll wake up at my alarm. So, right before I'm about to go to bed, at 2:54 in the morning, somebody comes to my sliding glass back door and starts knocking. And I have a very small clip of that, as well as them shining a flashlight into my bedroom. And I have that, and I'm gonna insert that here. So, as one does, I called the police, and yes, a cab. However, this, to me, constituted an emergency. 3 in the fucking morning, knuckle knocking on my sliding glass bedroom door? Absolutely not. So I called the cops. I requested that they not come to my door afterwards because, you know, they took my apartment number, and I was like, could you please not send a unit like to my apartment complex? Like, I am in bed. Like, I need to go to sleep. Like, I want someone out here to check if someone's like trying to get into people's houses or to check if somebody needs help. I just need someone out here to come check that out for me. For like 5 months, and that's the first time anything has happened after like 4:30 in the morning when no new knocks happened. Like, I ended up seeing a really bright flashlight very shortly after calling the police. And in the moment I was freaked out because I thought like they got somebody else with them. And but like with my rational, not passing out brain, I realized that was probably the police. I don't know, man, that was really fucking freaky. And I hate being one to call the cops. I've only called the cops twice since living here, but like that's more than I've had to call anywhere else. For example, like last time I called, it was because there were gunshots really close to my apartment. And this time was because somebody was knocking on my back door. Just for how long they were knocking and how long they were shining their flashlight into my window, they were absolutely trying to get me to open at least my blinds. Like, at least somebody was trying to get me to open my blinds. And that then begs the question, were they trying to see like if I have a second person in there? Were they trying to see how many people lived in the apartment? Were they trying to see if my apartment was worth trying to break into to steal from? Because, you know, because based on my bedroom, which frankly I am the last person you want to steal from, I have nothing in this apartment of value. I have like one thing that's valuable, but that's like my entire life's work. This is why I hate ground floor apartments. Like, I really wish I was put in the second floor because this would not be an issue if I was on the second floor. I was gonna go check my mail today because I know I have prescriptions in the mailbox, but now I don't want to, but I need to because I have medicine in there. But now I really, really don't want to. I really don't want to have to go check my mail. I don't want to leave my apartment. But like I said, I need to because I've already had my prescription sitting in there for 2 days, and the only reason why I've let that slide is because it's been cold out the last 2 days. It's like starting to get warmer. I can't keep doing that. It's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. It really is. So I just made brunch. It's technically lunch. It's 1:45. It's 1:45. I haven't turned my clock back yet. But I just made brunch. It's pancakes and some vegan sausage and some fries because I don't have hash browns. But yeah, oh, and then there's some honey on the pancakes. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I'll talk to you guys later, maybe. Hey guys, today is Saturday, November 26th. It is 4:23 in the morning, and I'm sleeping on the couch. It's mostly because I am very dumb, and I started washing my bedding at like 5:30 in the afternoon, thinking that it would be done before I went to bed, and it wasn't. So I'm on the couch tonight. My dryer is really awful. I really underestimated how long it was gonna take because it's literally like it's literally been like it just went in the dryer because the load before it took 4 cycles to dry. So I ended up needing to let that dry all the way through before putting in the sheets, and the sheets just went in. I think they've only had 1 dry cycle. They're definitely gonna need 3 or 4, maybe 5, because I threw in an extra sheet because I was trying to hurry up and like get more done, but that was probably a mistake. I just took a shower. I'm in bed, I guess. I get to edit the vlog when I wake up. I finished episode 11 on Friday. I think I finished it around 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., something like that. So I did get it done in time. I'm working on episode 12 now. Well, not right now, but like that's the next objective is episode 12. And yeah, I'm gonna try to go to bed here soon and hopefully get some sleep. But like I said, I'm gonna try to go to bed. Good night. I'll see you guys probably next week. This might be my last clip. Hey guys, sorry about the stupid background, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.